Hi everyone, I am V. Sarala, working in MSc Computer Science Department in DNR College. My subject is Information Security and Cryptography. This is the MSc third semester subject. In this, today we discuss about Unit 4. In the fourth unit, first topic is Internet Security Protocols. First of all, what is protocol, internet protocol and packet? Protocol means in information technology, a protocol is the special set of rules that the endpoints in a telecommunication connection use when they communicate. Protocols specify interactions between the communicating entities. This is the protocol. And internet protocol is the method or protocol by which data is sent from one computer to another on the internet, and each computer and also known as a host on the internet has at least one IP address that uniquely identifies it from all other computers on the internet. And what is packet? A packet is the unit of data that is routed between an origin and a destination on the internet or any other packet switched network. When any file, that is email message, HTML file, graphics, and etc., is sent from one place to another on the internet. And now we discuss internet security. Internet security refers to securing communication over the internet. It includes specified security protocols. In these two protocols are there. First one is internet security protocol, IP security, and second one is secure socket layer. First one is internet security protocol, IP security. It consists of a set of protocols designed by Internet Engineering Task Force IETF. It provides security at network level and helps to create authenticated and confidential packets for IP layer. This is the IP security protocol. Second one is secure socket layer, SSL. It is a security protocol developed by Netscape Communications Corporation. It provides security at the transport layer. It addresses the following security issues. First one is privacy, integrity, authentication. That is, the SSL protocol is an internet protocol for secure exchange of information between a web browser and a web server. It provides two basic security services: authentication and confidentiality. Lastly, it provides a secure pipe between the web browser and the web server. This is developed by Netscape Corporation, developed in 1994. And all the major web browsers support SSL. SSL comes in three versions: 2, 3 and 3.1. The most popular version is 3 and is released in 1995. The secure socket layer was the most widely deployed cryptography protocol to provide security over internet communications. Before it was preceded by TLS. TLS means Transport Layer Security in 1999. SSL provides a secure channel between two machines or devices operating over the internet or an internal network. And SSL provides security to the data that is transferred between web browser and server. SSL encrypts the link between a web server and a browser. It ensures that all data passed between them remain private or free from attack. Next one, secure socket layer protocols. In these four layer protocols: SSL record protocol, handshake protocol, change cipher specific protocol, and alert protocol. In this diagram, the stack, SSL protocol stack. In this, different protocols are there: handshake protocol, chain cipher protocol, alert protocol, HTTP, SSL record protocol, TCP, IP. This is the SSL protocol stack. First one, SSL protocol record. The SSL record protocol provides two services for the SSL connections. First one is confidentiality and second one is message integrity. In SSL record protocol, application data is divided into fragments. The fragment is compressed and then encrypted MAC. MAC means message authentication code generated by algorithms like SHA, secure hash protocol, and MD5 message digest is appended. After the encryption of the data is done and in last SSL header is appended to the data. This is the diagram of SSL record protocol. First the message application data divided into blocks. First block and divided into fragments, fragment 1, fragment 2, etc. And then compressed the fragment data. After compression the MAC is appended and then encryption of the compressed message, and finally after encryption the output has SSL header appended to the encrypted message. All the receiving and SSL platforms remove header part, decrypt, verifies MAC value, and optionally decompress to get a fragment. Such fragments are reassembled to get the message and it is delivered to the end user. Handshake. Next one is handshake protocol. Handshake protocol is used to establish sessions. This protocol allow client and server to authenticate each other by sending a series of messages to each other. Handshake protocol uses 4 phases to complete its cycle. First phase is both client and server send hello packets to each other. In this IP session, cipher suit and protocol version are exchanged for security purpose. Second phase, server send his certificate and server key exchange. Server end the phase 2 by sending server hello end packet. Phase 3, in this phase client reply to the server by sending his certificate and client exchange key. In fourth phase, change cipher suit occurred, and after this handshake protocol ends. This is the handshake protocol. Next one is change cipher protocol. In this protocol, the SSL record. This protocol uses SSL record protocol. This handshake protocol is completed. The SSL record output will be in pending state. After handshake protocol, the pending state is converted into current state. Change cipher protocol consists of a single message which is a 1 bit in length and can have only one value. This protocol purpose is to cause the pending state to be copied into current state. This is the 1 byte protocol. Next, alert protocol. This protocol is used to convey SSL related alerts to the peer entity. Each message in this protocol contains 2 bytes. First one is label byte, second one is alert byte. These are totally 2 bytes there. Label is further classified into 2 parts. First one is warning, second one is fatal error. Warning means this alert has no impact on the connection between sender and receiver. Fatal error, this alert breaks the connection between sender and receiver. This is the alert protocol. Next, features of secure socket layer SSL. Advantage of this approach is that the server can be tailored to the specific needs of the given application. Second one is secure socket layer was originally organized by Netscape. SSL is designed to make of TCP to provide reliable end-to-end secure service. This is two-layered protocol. This is the SSL. Next one is TTP. SHTTP means Secure Hypertext Protocol. This is a set of security of mechanisms defined for protecting the internet traffic. Secure Hypertext Transfer Protocol is an obsolete alternative to the HTTP protocol for encrypting web communications carried over HTTP. It was developed by Eric Rescorla and Alan M. Schifferman and published in 1999 as RFC 2660. This includes data entry forms and internet-based transactions. Each SHTTP file is either encrypted, contains a digital certificate, or both. A major difference is that SHTTP allows the client to send a certificate to authenticate the user, whereas using SSL only the server can be authenticated. In this, HTTPs and SHTTP were both defined in the mid 1990s to address this need. HTTP was used in Spyglass web server by Netscape and Microsoft. And next, HTTP is defined Hypertext Transfer Protocol is used for web browsing. The function HTTPS is similar to HTTP. The only difference is the HTTP provides secure web browsing. HTTP stands for HTTP over SSL. This protocol is used to provide the encrypted and authenticated connection between the client web browser and the website server. This is the diagram of differences between HTTP and HTTPS. Next one is TSP. TSP means time stamping protocol, or the tunnel setup protocol is a networking control protocol used to negotiate IP tunnel setup parameters between a tunnel client host and a tunnel broker server. The tunnel endpoints. The protocol is defined in RFC 5572. The major use of TSP is IP v6 transition mechanisms. Parameter negotiates are the TSP protocol performs negotiation of the following parameters: user authentication using a simple authentication, and a tunnel encapsulation for the variety of tunneling scenarios, that is IPv6 over IPv4, IPv4 over IPv6, IPv6 over UDP IP, and IP address assignment for both tunnel endpoints. Next, to domain name system DNS tunnel keep alive mechanism as needed. IP6 address prefix against for routers. Last one is routing protocols. Applications of TSP. TSP can use it to many security related applications are general www security mechanisms, IP address, basic authentication, install NCSS server, install CERN server, message digest authentication, and it is used to PGP or PPM mail, and SHTTP secure HTTP, and SSL by SSL LEAY transport layer security. In this secure channel, any TCP based protocols, optional public key servers, and hash functions are used. These are the applications of TSP. Thank you.